Okay, hold on a second. All right, I think we're ready. What's up, everyone? Chase Yee here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm actually trying a new lighting situation here. I got this big, what is this, Limo Studios? That's a light my sister bought for me. I don't know, but it's got like an umbrella and then the stand, and I'm trying to really improve the lighting here in my office. So I'm testing this out. You can let me know what you think. Anyone watching in the comments below, that would be nice. Maybe give me some pointers. Help me nail this. I have all the other lights in the office off. I have this one kind of like warmer light in the corner that's on, and then the only light for the rest of the room is coming from this umbrella here. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. But anyway, we'll deal with that later. How's everyone doing? I've been really great. Doyen Artist has been doing well. We've been busy. Working a lot. We actually just shot a documentary in Detroit and in Chicago all about COVID-19, women of color on the front lines in healthcare who are dealing with COVID-19. So huge shout out to all the frontliners right now. You know, things are crazy in the States with cases going up, and you know, a lot of people seeming like they don't care. And anyway, from our experience, what we just learned: wear your mask. Okay, be safe. Use hand sanitizer. Just try to socially distance the best you can. I realize people still have to go out and do things, which is totally understandable. You know, you got to go to the store and, you know, go to work, whatever, do your thing. But just be safe, okay? Be as safe as you can be. Anyway, moving on to what I really want to talk about tonight, and I think it's kind of a cool concept. It's new for me because we're investing in a lot of new equipment as a startup production company, right? And you know, one of the things you can spend so much money on is lenses, right? Just having really nice glass. But I've been watching a lot of cool videos online on YouTube, and a lot of people are going with like vintage, you know, lenses, cinema lenses that are, you know, really affordable and really cool. And thankfully, all you need is the right adapters to go in and hook up to your camera, and you can use all these lenses. So it's like a whole new world of opportunity that you can really take advantage of. And I've been like really getting into it, and I just kind of want to run through some of these really cool lenses that I bought recently, and you know, show you the adapters that I'm using, so maybe you can kind of do that yourself. You know, I found a lot of these lenses online, super cheap, you know, on eBay, you know, whatever, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks, you know, so for like less than $300, I've gotten like 4 new lenses that I can use for filming, for photography, anything. And we'll play around with that a little bit. Right now I'm filming with this is a 16mm Revuenon lens. I think that's how you say it, right? But this to kind of get a nice wide shot, but I'll pop on some of these other lenses too to kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. But let's just go through the lineup I have right now. To start, this is the first one I got. I was really excited about it. This was from a video I watched. I don't really remember the YouTuber's name. Anyway, so this was a really cool lens. It's actually a Chinon lens. I don't know if you can see that here. Let's focus in on this. Can you see that? Chinon. Right there. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful glass. Look at that. Look at that. Incredible. I love it. It looks so nice. The cool thing is it's a 135mm, so it's like super close up, all right? Your subject, you know, if you're 6-7 feet away, they're pretty much going to take up the whole frame. Really, I bought it just because it was so cheap. Like I said, on eBay, I think it was only $30, and it's like in great condition. I mean, the glass is super nice. I mean, the body is all metal. I mean, I was really astonished with like how great this whole thing looks. And so for 30 bucks, you can't beat it. And I don't know, I guess it's good for film. You could definitely get some good shots with it, I would think. You know, if you were far away and you wanted to try to get, you know, someone from across the street or something, I think this would be a great lens for that. Also, if you're trying to get some really nice detail close up, that's really cool. But mainly, I do a lot of like, I love photography too. My friends, we all kind of do photography. So this was a really great choice as a portrait lens. My acting tip of the week video that I do, I think this would be a really cool thing to take your own headshots. And that's something I did last week. Just talking about headshots, what makes really good ones. So this would be a great lens to buy to do that yourself. You know, if you got some really good natural light, you can knock it out of the park. So this is a really cool buy. I was really happy with this. Interestingly enough, it takes a mount that's called an M42 mount, all right? And it's a screw mount that goes to like Canon, a lot of other types of lenses, or a lot of other types of body styles too, but you have that lens, right? But if you want to use it on like my camera, like right now, I'm filming this with a Canon M50. And so that's kind of my primary shooter that I use at home and stuff. So this lens mount right here, which I just picked up here, let's zoom in on this. See that from Gobe? All right, Gobe, really great brand. They sell a lot of cool products, ND filters, mounts, anything you need. I picked this up for I don't know, 20 bucks on Amazon. So I bought this mount, this for 30, $50, you got a whole new lens, whole new world of capabilities that you can use. Really simple. All of this does, it just screws. I have a speed booster on my camera too, a Viltrox, speed booster. This just screws right into the speed booster, and then this back lens just goes, it's actually all threads, right? So this just threads onto this one too. So basically any vintage lens I buy that takes an M42 mount, I can use now on my camera. So it's a game changer, right? Really cool. Anyway, Gobe, check them out. Really good stuff. All right, next up, this is another lens I just bought. Actually, this just came in the mail today. I was really psyched about it. This is I've never even heard of this brand. It's called a Revuenon-Special 35mm lens. Really, really sick. Here, let's zoom in on this. Look at that. Nice. Again, really good glass. I think it looks great. I actually took a photo of my girlfriend earlier here. I'll throw that in right now. I just love the framing. I think it looks so nice, really cool. And just that depth that you get with the image, I think is really sweet. So I'm excited to start filming with this. I haven't filmed with it yet. We've been so busy like with other projects. But this is definitely a lens that I'm excited to kind of try to capture that film look as much as possible, you know? So there's a lot of cool things you can do, like with color grading, lighting. But if you have some really good glass, 35mm, well, on a crop sensor like the M50, it won't be exactly a 35mm. You kind of need a full frame camera to kind of get that full frame look. But nonetheless, the style is there and the look's there, and I'm really excited. So really cool lens. Anyway, Revuenon-Special. I think I got this on eBay. I don't know, same thing. I must have picked it up for, I don't know, $25 or something, and then $10 shipping, so like 30 bucks out the door. Same thing. Goes right onto this lens mount. All I do is unscrew this. Same simple process. This just screws on, and before you know it, you're ready to shoot. Okay, really cool. Yeah, because forever I've used like 50mm lenses or 17 to 40mm lenses, and so having these prime lenses, I think, really gives you that like good cinematic look that a lot of people are going for, especially us, since we do a lot of short films and other projects. Okay, so the last one that I picked up. This one's really cool. I bought this because it looked like in pristine condition, and it still looks incredible. It's not exactly a 35, it's not a 50, it's a 28mm Vivitar wide angle lens, which I think is gonna be great for like YouTube videos just like this. I mean, we do a lot of YouTube videos, especially with our vlog series and these kind of sit down type videos that we want to produce. Having something like really wide angle is gonna be nice because you can sit down anywhere. But anyway, having this 28 is going to be super nice. Plus, the glass just looks so good. Let's zoom in on this one here. Look at that. I just think it looks incredible. I mean, just super nice quality. I mean, I love it. I mean, no scratches. The body is in really great condition. I mean, I just love it. I'm super stoked. It's been fun, to find these like, I'm trying to pull focus here. If you don't use focus peaking on your camera, do it, because that's a huge thing. And that's another thing that is maybe a caveat for these vintage lenses if you decide to kind of go with something like this, is that none of them, there's no autofocus, okay? It's all manual focus. So you need a camera that is easy for you to manipulate and use. Like I said, Canon M50 has this really cool feature called focus peaking, which means everything in focus on the screen has these like kind of red lights that go around the subject. So once you move the lens, or you're focusing, and then you see those red lights come up, that subject is in focus. So it's super simple. So like right now I got my flip screen out. It's really easy for me to reach in, change the focus here. I see myself lit up, boom, I know that's great. If I want to like here, you can see like right now, you don't see this, but I see it on my camera. This is all red, but then as soon as I move it, it's not. But if I take the lens and change it, this will then be in focus. So pretty simple. Same thing works with these vintage lenses. So it's really not like a limiting factor, in my opinion. I don't think it is. I think it just kind of gives you a reason to be a little bit more technically proficient with the camera. It gives you more skill, which I think is really cool. And it just makes you more versatile. And if the more glass you have, the more lenses you have, the more things you can shoot, have more technicality and skill with what you're doing. And I think it's a win-win. Also, aside from the lenses, which is really neat, the other thing that I wanted to mention is that if you're hooking up these vintage lenses to your camera, you can have the mounts all screwed in or whatever, you may get some kind of error that says like the shutter won't open or something. Or if you put the lenses on, you could think like, oh, I want to take a picture, but nothing's working, you just see black. That means there is a special setting in your camera that you need to go into and change the functions, you know, to have like a custom function to enable the shutter to open. Because with a lot of these lenses, you know, like Canon, you know, EF lenses or whatever, they're electronic. They have kind of electronic parts in them, right? So there's a signal that's telling that shutter to open automatically, you know, when you plug the lens in, when you connect the lens. But with the vintage lenses, there's no, you know, electronic components that are receiving any kind of signal. It's all manual. So on your end in your camera, you can easily go in and change the setting so that you can use these lenses, you know, to their full capability. It's very simple. There's a really great YouTube video, actually. Let me, because why waste my time explaining it to you again when some guy already did it and he's like perfect. I actually watched his video when I first bought the lenses because I couldn't figure out why, you know, the lenses weren't working, but he did a great job. Let me find his name and I'll put that in the description below. Yeah, so that video is by a group called the Crowley Crew, okay? This guy is awesome. He's funny. He's got a great accent. He does so many cool videos about vintage lenses. And anyway, this one's called How to Use Vintage or Manual Lenses on the Canon M50. So he just kind of explains how to go through those functions in the menu setting, you know, how to release that shutter so you can use it, you know, for your vintage lenses. He actually has a lot of great videos. So check out his stuff. Really cool. Good shout out for him. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. So let's maybe run through some of these lenses, okay? Let's change it up. So I'm gonna take off this 16mm and let's put on the 35 and see how that looks. Okay, here we go. Okay, what do you think? This is the Revuenon-Special 35mm on here. I think it looks pretty good. Look, it looks like a damn movie. I think it looks sick. No, it looks really good. Here, let me bump up my ISO here for a second. That's a little high. That's good, 200. Yeah, I just love it. I think it looks incredible. I'm super stoked. And like I said, for a $30 lens, you can't beat it. There's really no substitute or anything. It looks good. It's super pleasing. I just think the colors look good. It captures skin tones really pretty well. And I'm actually filming in Cinestyle, which is like a flat C-Log type version for the Canon M50. You can download into your profile and your settings. Also, a really cool YouTube video I learned that from. I can add that into the description if you're filming with Canon and you don't have that C-Log option for your picture profile. Really easy download you can do, tutorial to the computer. Super cool. But no, this looks good. I love it, yeah. Let's zoom in here. How, yeah, that's his wow. Well, I just think it looks incredible. Super stoked. What's up, everybody? Okay, let's put on the, let's do the 135. Now, I'm gonna have to back up for that because it's super, it's pretty close. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let me, hold on one second. Okay, that's am I out of focus there? I can't tell. I think that's as good as I can get. Look how close. See, this is that 135mm I was talking about. This is pretty cool. I mean, look, this still looks good too. Like if you were to get in a close-up shot of somebody like reading or, you know, like trying to look serious, like it's somebody, or, you know, trying to get like a really dramatic eye shot, you could definitely do it with this. Yeah, it's cool, huh? But no, I can't see if I go too far back. See, I can't reach the focus ring because I'm probably like 4.5, you know, 5 feet away right now. So I can't get any closer to, you see what I'm saying? But wow, I think it looks super cool. I love this lens. Like I said, for photography, it'd be really great. You can get some really cool close-up shots with it. I'm super impressed. Okay, let's go back to something else here. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. You know what? I actually realized that I just ordered the mount earlier today, so I don't actually have it yet. I'm waiting for that to come. So in the meantime, I can't throw on this 28mm. But I mean, in all honesty, you're probably getting a pretty close experience even with this 16mm on here. It's not going to look too much different than the 35. It's pretty similar. But anyway, just trust that it's going to look good, okay? I could wait till tomorrow and add to this video. Maybe throw it on, give you that sense. We'll see if I have the energy to do that. I just don't know.
Go pick up the stuff.
Okay. Look, I finally got this lens to work. And it's so nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. Aside from all that, some really great knowledge online that you can use to manipulate these lenses, make them a part of your arsenal, do some really cool work. I'm excited to kind of, use them, on the M50, get some really cool footage. Maybe I'll use one. I actually had this idea. I want to shoot poems, like poetry, and do like music videos out of poems, have people read them, get like some really nice voiceovers, and then get some really cool cinematic shots, like slow-mo and different things to like really make that poem sort of come to life. So I might try to do that. Maybe I'll use the 35 and I'll do a project like that for next week. So that'd be cool. But in the meantime, just gonna stay busy. Got a lot of cool things going on. Doyen Artist is super proud of the documentary we just worked on. We have some other projects coming up this week that we're excited to do, and we're gonna release another short film soon next week. At the end of this month. It's called Letters from the Heart, which is a really cool project we shot up in Burbank. Another script that I wrote. Josh, was behind the camera. We pieced it all together. We're really proud of it. So we hope you check that out. Visit our new website that we just put together, doyenartist.com. Find us on Instagram @doyenartist, Facebook, wherever you connect with people, we're there. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or anything, you have any comments, let me know. We're definitely eager to like build our channel, connect with more people, more filmmakers, more film enthusiasts, anybody out there. You can find me on Instagram @ChaseE. I'm more than happy to connect, learn more about you. So anyway, thank you so much for this little vintage lens rundown I gave you. I'm going to be buying some more. As we get more lenses and more equipment, we'll kind of, feature those things too. We actually just bought a gimbal based on a really cool review by Potato Jet on YouTube. Does some really great film stuff. Check him out. He's also in LA. So the Weebill S Gimbal. So that should be coming in the mail on Saturday. So I'll be hooking that up. Maybe we'll do a cool video about that too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great night. I'm going to turn this light off because I've just been sweating. It's just so hot in here now. This one and this one, I think, I don't even know if anything's in focus anymore, really. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, take care, everybody. Peace.